A good property manager takes care of people's homes, and that definitely includes safety. FirstPort works hard to ensure that you and your loved ones are safe in your home and puts safety at the heart of everything it does. But this short video will give you some top tips on the things that you can also do to help ensure your safety in your home. Together, let's ensure we protect all that you love.
This is Mr. Jones. He lives in an apartment in a multi-storey block, which is managed by a professional property management company. Mr. Jones knows, though, that it's really important for himself and his family to understand and be aware of fire risks in his own home. Let's have a look around. The key is making sure you regularly check your fire detectors. Make sure the battery is working and it's free of dust. Working smoke alarms save lives, as they can give an early warning and give you time to get out and escape if the fire is in your home. Other things to think about include checking electrical equipment for faults. Are all the wires still intact, covered by the outer protective coating and not frayed? Is the wiring loose in any way? Also, don't overload power points or extension leads. Plugging in too many electrical appliances into one power supply can lead to overheating and possibly start a fire. Don't leave lit candles unattended or burning. If you leave the room, blow them out first. Many fires in apartment blocks start in flats where cooking has been left unattended. Put lids on saucepans and remain near the hob, especially if cooking with oils, as these boiling over can ignite very quickly and cause a fire. Make sure you fully extinguish any cigarettes or cigars and never dispose of contents from an ashtray unless you're absolutely sure they're out and cold to touch. Discarding cigarettes or flicking them over your balcony has caused fires. So does having barbecues, as often ash or embers can blow or drop onto things that can set fire. And never, ever set off fireworks from your balcony. It's extremely dangerous. Don't do it. In addition, a self-closing fire-rated front door to your home helps to prevent the spread of fire and smoke that could be travelling from your home into the corridors, and will also stop any external threat getting into your apartment. It's important that you know your evacuation plan and how to get out of the building should you need to. Don't leave it until an emergency happens. If at all unsure, please do ask your property manager. Also, corridors and stairways need to be kept clear. Not only can items and blockages hinder your escape, but they can also feed the fire if they set alight. They will also cause problems for the fire services trying to do their job and get the situation under control. Again, fire doors in corridors are hugely important to prevent the spread of smoke, so should never be damaged or wedged open. Every development will have a fire action notice, which will tell you what to do in an emergency. It's a really important notice, and you need to make sure you're familiar with the information. Mr. Jones's policy tells him to stay put, unless there's an actual fire in his apartment, of course. Mr. Jones knows that FirstPort organises fire risk assessments using independent safety experts. He also knows his property manager checks health and safety in his block each time she visits and does her walk-around. Plus, his property manager organises contractors to check fire equipment on site, such as dry risers, emergency lights and ventilation systems, and make sure they comply with legal requirements. This gives Mr. Jones reassurance to feel safe and comfortable at home. But he always knows that should he spot anything not working, he just gives FirstPort a call to put it right. Thanks to Mr. Jones for showing us around.
So, there are things your property manager does to ensure the best health and safety standards on your development. And there are things you can do yourself to stay safe at home. But be assured, buildings these days are very safe and incorporate design elements to assist should a fire break out. One of these elements is compartmentation. This is a means of dividing your building into various different safe sections. This compartmentation is designed to restrict the spread of fire and smoke, resulting in a low probability of fire going beyond the location where it broke out, as well as low fire risk in communal areas. Stay put policies, where advised, exist to protect you. If you are in the area where the fire actually breaks out, you should of course evacuate and call the emergency services immediately. However, other building occupants are generally safer staying in their flats unless the fire service instructs you otherwise. This is because your own flat is normally the safest place to be, and full evacuations can lead to other dangers such as accidents and hindrance of firefighters attempting to fight the fire. So, a combination of clever building design and safety policies means that whilst emergency lighting is usually still required in communal areas including stairs, corridors, plant and service rooms, there is no requirement for simultaneous evacuation, fire drills or fire extinguishers except for plant and service rooms. Of course, no one can guarantee a world without accidents, but when we all play our part by combining great building design with professional property management and careful residents, we can make a huge difference. Together, let's ensure we protect all that you love.